Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a different style of video. I'm going to be profiling a Garbodor Tauros GX budget deck. So yeah, this deck is good if you're just starting out and don't want to spend that much money on cards. And it mainly, there's only 3 ultra rares in it. So yeah, let's just start. So first, what you're going to need is 4 copies of Trubbish. Any type. It could be from Breakpoint, I believe, or Breakpoint or Breakthrough. I forget which set it was with the other Garbodor, but yeah. 4 copies of any type of Trubbish in Standard. And our main focus, 3 of the Trash-a-Lanch Garbodors. I'll just read you its attack right here. For 1 Psychic Energy. This attack does 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. That is really good. It either stops your opponents from playing item cards, or you do a lot of damage because they play them. So yeah. And a little assistant Pokemon here that isn't your main attacker, but you're going to be using it, is Rayquaza from Guardians Rising. You're going to be using its first attack for a double colorless. Attach 2 basic energy cards from your opponent's discard pile, or from your discard pile, not your opponent's, to one of your bench Pokemon. You're just going to be using that for a support. And then next, we got 2 copies of Tauros GX. This deck is mainly in control of your opponent, as with Garbodor with items, and then Tauros here with its first attack for a double colorless. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And then Mad Bull, which is the same thing except for 30 damage. Well, it does 30 times. And then its second attack you could use just, if this is what you get out on your first turn and you can't really find anything, this will work. And then we got 1 copy, our second GX, of Drampa GX. You're not really going to be using the GX attack, just mainly this middle attack right here, Berserk. If your opponent, I don't know why I keep saying opponent. If your bench Pokemon has any damage counters on them, this attack does 70 more damage. So we're running like 3 switches in this deck, so that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be able to hit for a lot of damage. And then for our energy, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 psychic energy, and 1 double colorless. And let me just get this together here. Then on to our trainers. I know we're not running that much Pokemon in this deck, but we don't really need to. To our trainers, we got 3 copies of Professor Sycamore. Kind of an expensive trainer from Steam Siege. Well, this one is one from Phantom Forces, but they do the same thing. It's discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Pretty standard supporter in any deck. And then we got, I believe, 4 copies of Ultra Ball. This one happens to be from Fate's Collide, but it could be from any set. It's just, you discard 2 cards from your hand, and you search your deck for a Pokemon. Pretty standard item. Same with Professor Sycamore. But these you could play any amount of a turn because it's an item. And then we got 3 Mallows, another trainer. Not as commonly used, but I want to kind of cut down on items because there will be other Garbodor decks. So you search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, then put those cards on top of it in any order. Just kind of, it could be kind of a substitute for an Ultra Ball if you want to cut down on using items. And then we got 3 copies of Switch. You're going to need this for Drampa and just for anything because Garbodor has, I believe, a pretty high retreat cost. So yeah, 3 copies of Switch. You're going to need this. And then I didn't mention, you could also add a Tapu Lele in this, but I wanted it to be a budget deck. So yeah, you could take out, say, maybe one of these choice bands and put in a Tapu Lele. Yeah, choice band, you to do more damage. That can get field blowered though, so yeah, watch for that. 1 enhanced hammer just to get rid of some energy. Bump the camera there. 2 altar of the moon. This is a target for field blower, but that's why we're only running 2. This reduces the retreat cost of psychic and dark Pokemon by 2 energy. So yeah, we want to be retreating a lot for Drampa. 1 Professor Kukui helps you do more damage and draw cards at the same time. 1 Nest Ball, just to search for basics. 2 Enhanced Hammers, where you could discard a special energy from your opponent's active. And 3 Max Potions, because you might want to use these on Garbodor. It's really only 1 energy that you're going to be using, so yeah, these are pretty good. This may surprise you. This may be a bit overkill, but we are running 4 field blowers in this. We really want to get rid of tool cards, such as Choice Band, because that's what's going to fuel our Garbodor. So yeah, 4 of these field blowers, where you could choose up to 2 of in any combination of Pokemon tool cards and stadium cards in play, yours and your opponent's, and discard them. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. And then, just in case our Pokemon get knocked out and we want to get them back, we are playing 3 Rescue Stretchers. Not that much of a played card, but I think it could be used a lot. And then, our final cards that we're playing this are 2 Energy Recycle. Because we are on the Drampa, we might need to put a lot of energy, so... And sometimes on the Rayquaza and the Tauros, so we just need to play this to get it back. So yeah, that's it for this Garbodor deck. Leave a like if you'd like to see more deck profiles. I don't know when I can make a new one, but yeah, this is my deck that I'm going to be playing at leagues and stuff. So yeah, remember to subscribe if you are subscribed. Remember to stay subscribed, and that's pretty much it.